Welcome back to part 3 of Tom and Ben News Wikipedia News Edition. In the meantime, let's continue. Skype was claimed initially to be a secure communication, with one of its early web pages stating, highly secure with end-to-end encryption.
Security services were invisible to the user, and encryption cannot be disabled.
Skype reportedly uses publicly documented and widely trusted encryption techniques, RSA, for key negotiation and the advanced encryption standard to encrypt conversations.
However, it is impossible to verify that these algorithms are used correctly, completely, and at all times, as there is no public review possible without a protocol specification and / or the app source code.
Skype provides an uncontrolled registration system for users with no proof of identity.
Instead, a free choice of nicknames permits users to use the system without revealing their identities to other users.
It is trivial to set up an account using any name. The displayed caller's name is no guarantee of authenticity.
A third-party paper analyzing the security and methodology of Skype was presented at Black Hat Europe 2006.
It analyzed Skype and found a number of security issues with a concurrent security model. Skype incorporates some features which tend to hide its traffic, but it is not specifically designed to thwart traffic analysis and therefore does not provide anonymous communication.
Some researchers have been able to watermark the traffic so that it is identifiable even after passing through an anonymizing network.
In an interview, Kurt Sauer, the chief security officer of Skype, said, "We provide a safe communication option."
I will not tell you whether we can listen or not.
This does not deny the fact that the NSA monitors Skype conversations.
Skype's client uses an undocumented and proprietary protocol.
The Free Software Foundation, FSF, is concerned about user privacy issues arising from using proprietary software and protocols and has made a replacement for Skype one of their high-priority projects.
Security researchers beyond the undisclosed have speculated that Skype may have a backdoor, since Skype sends traffic even when it is turned off, and because Skype has taken extreme measures to obfuscate their traffic and functioning of their app.
Several media sources reported that at a meeting about the lawful interception of IP-based services held on 25 June 2008, high-ranking, unnamed officials at the Austrian Interior Ministry said that they could listen in on Skype conversations without problems.
Austrian Public Broadcasting Service ORF, citing minutes from the meeting, reported that the Austrian police are able to listen in on Skype connections.
Skype declined to comment on the reports.
One easily demonstrated method of monitoring is to set up two computers with the same Skype user ID and password.
When a message is typed or a call is received on one computer, the second computer duplicates the audio and text.
This requires knowledge of the user ID and password.
The United States Federal Communications Commission, FCC, has interpreted the Communications Assistance for Law Enforcement Act, CALEA, as requiring digital phone networks to allow wiretapping, if authorized by an FBI warrant, in the same way as other phone services.
In February 2009, Skype said that, not being a telephone company owning phone lines, it is exempt from CALEA and similar laws, which regulate U.S. phone companies. And in fact, it is not clear whether Skype could support wiretapping, even if it wanted to.
According to the ACLU, the Act is inconsistent with the original intent of the Fourth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. More recently, the ACLU has expressed the concern that the FCC interpretation of the Act is incorrect.
It has been suggested that Microsoft made changes to Skype's infrastructure to ease various wiretapping requirements. However, Skype denies the claims.
Sometime before Skype was sold in 2009, the company had started its own app called Project Chess to explore legal and technical ways to easily share calls with intelligence agencies and law enforcement. On 20 February 2009, the European Union's Eurojust agency announced that the Italian desk at Eurojust would play a key role in the coordination and cooperation of the investigations on the use of internet telephony systems, such as Skype.
The purpose of Eurojust's coordination role is to overcome the technical and judicial obstacles to the interception of internet telephony systems, taking into account the various data protection rules and civil rights.
In November 2010, a flaw was disclosed to Skype that showed how hackers could secretly track any user's IP address.
Due to Skype's peer-to-peer nature, this was a difficult issue to address, but this bug was eventually remedied in a 2016 update.
In 2012, Skype introduced automatic updates to better protect users from security risks but received some challenge from users of the Mac product, as the updates cannot be disabled from version 5.6 on both on Mac OS and Windows versions. Although in the latter, and only from version 5.9 on, automatic updating can be turned off in certain cases. According to a 2012 Washington Post article, Skype has expanded its cooperation with law enforcement authorities to make online chats and other user information available to police. The article additionally mentions Skype made changes to allow authorities access to addresses and credit card numbers. In November 2012, Skype was reported to have handed over user data of a pro-WikiLeaks activist to Dallas, Texas-based private security company Izak Partners without a warrant or court order.
The alleged handover would be a breach of Skype's privacy policy.
Whoa!
Skype responded with a statement that it launched an internal investigation to probe the breach of user data privacy. On 13 November 2012, a Russian user published a flaw in Skype's security, which allowed any person to take over a Skype account knowing only the victim's email, by following 7 steps.
This vulnerability was claimed to exist for months and existed for more than 12 hours, since published widely.
On 14 May 2013, it was documented that a URL sent via a Skype instant messaging session was usurped by the Skype service and subsequently used in a HTTP query originating from an IP address registered to Microsoft in Redmond. The IP address used was 65.52.100.214.
The Microsoft query used the full URL supplied in the IM conversation and was generated by a previously undocumented security service.
Security experts speculate the action was triggered by a technology similar to Microsoft's Smart Screen filter used in its browsers. The 2013 mass surveillance disclosures revealed that agencies such as the NSA and the FBI have the ability to eavesdrop on Skype, including the monitoring and storage of text and video calls and file transfers.
The PRISM surveillance program, which requires FISA court authorization, reportedly has allowed the NSA unfettered access to its data center supernodes.
A According to the leaked documents, integration work began in November 2010, but it was not until February 2011 that the company was served with a directive to comply signed by the Attorney General. With NSA documents showing that collection began on 31 March 2011. On 10 November 2014, Skype scored 1 out of 7 points on the Electronic Frontier Foundation Secure Messaging Scorecard.
Skype received a point for encryption during transit but lost points because communications are not encrypted with a key the provider doesn't have access to. That is, the communications are not end-to-end encrypted. Users can't verify contacts' identities. Past messages are not secure if the encryption keys are stolen. That is, the service does not provide forward secrecy. The code is not open to independent review. That is, the code is not open source. The security design is not properly documented. There has not been a recent independent security audit.
AIM, BlackBerry Messenger, Buddy XMS, Hushmail, Chick Messenger, Viber and Yahoo Messenger also scored 1 out of 7 points. As of August 2018, Skype now supports end-to-end encryption across all platforms. We will come back in part 4, which is final part.
So stay tuned.